So they went ahead and fused C1 through C7 and went away, numbness went away. But not on the operating table, but recovering, my heart stopped twice and had to be resuscitated twice in the hospital, and had the cold blue or whatever they call it, so I was dead, and then got over that. So last January contracted colon cancer, so they went in there and cut a foot of my colon out. Been under chemo for since January till now. Cancer stopped, just like that, and so that's my health. So the idea is don't get old. That's what's going to happen. And but what I really wanted to also talk about, and I want you to think on this, is the way this thing all started was that was one of the gimmicks. We're going to come back to Traer and eat at that roadhouse thing or whatever, because we're going to kick the whatever out of them. That's and went up to the calendar, you know, and crossed off 1974, put down 1984. What's that? Well, in 10 years, we're going to come back to Traer and eat downtown. We're going to kick the crap out of them. And you guys did. Amazing. Just one of those deals that, and I want to show you something pretty soon about you're only as good as you think you are type of deal. And 10 years ago, on the way home, probably had one of the greatest compliments. And what I want to really share with you was, Wes told me, he says, those guys love you. And that's why this is a special team, a special place in my heart. And when he said that really meant a lot. He says, those guys love you. And so you guys are really great. You just really mean it. I'll be back in 2024. So don't forget that. But as I said, about 5 years ago, I was in a terrible automobile wreck, and June walked away from it. I got tore up pretty bad on my arm, went in the hospital for 3 days, got healed from that, had the colon cancer, had the spinal stenosis type of deal, and but I haven't given anything back. And the reason I'm here is because of the Lord Jesus Christ. I want you to know that. And if you don't believe the Lord Jesus Christ is looking out for you, then you're really hurting. You're in a sorry stage of your life. So I've got to give something back. I'd love to be a preacher, but I'm not smart enough. I can't get up there and don't know the Bible that much. But don't forget to have your life turn around. It took me many years to figure that out. It's all the stuff I've done, but he's led. I mean, he's taken care of me after the accident, after the colon cancer, and after the spinal stenosis and all that stuff. And but when you raise great people like he and his two daughters, or his two sisters, that really helps too. So football is great, and we've heard a lot of stories tonight about how it's done so good for you, teaching you things. That's what it's all about. People don't know. I just hate this non-huddle crap, because we used to leave the huddle together. Mm-hmm. Well, now they don't huddle, so you can't leave the huddle together. But I always thought that was a pretty neat deal. That it was probably the only sport or the only place in America or the world where people leave somewhere together. And people don't leave together; they go their own way. But so leaving the huddle together is pretty important, and it's bonded you guys. It's bonded you. It really has. And I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. So the only screw up I did make that I know of is I ordered some shirts, and I thought there'd be a lot more of you. They cost me $20 a piece. I wanted to give them to you for $10, so I want to bring them in and see what you think. If you don't want to give me $10 for them, that's fine. Take them anyway and pass them out to your kids and your wives and whatever. You want to go in the car and get those and put in the back seat there off of that. So anything I should know? You guys are special. That's why I keep coming back. 40 years. My gosh, Joe. You won't live that long, will you?
You're still young, no? I probably won't.
I still go in the